Last week on Ladies First.
Going to give a clear-cut example so everybody can engage and we can go to the career part because that's the part that actually interests me, right? Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. Everybody in this panel is familiar with her, right? I'm not taking her liberties of marrying and having a kid at 42. I'm just saying, if I'm talking with the average woman, and if I know there's 500 people watching and there's woman watching this, I would never recommend a woman to do that. You are going to probably pick a wrong father. You are going to marry to the wrong guy. You probably have a lot of complications when it comes to having kids. So even though I'm not restricting her freedoms, I will clearly not recommend that and say this is extremely dangerous for your future because you're probably going to have a kid like try to shoot the ball from mid court, and even if you make it, like you're going to have problems because it's very difficult to vet and to get the father of your kid to impregnate you in 6 months when you are not even sure who is going to be, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think that if any man has an issue with women who are promiscuous like that or OnlyFans models, just don't pay attention to them.
Yeah,
Like,
but there's the thing, and this is what I'm talking about. If you are so
I don't pay
quicker,
attention to
no, if it's so easy for you to say keep Nick Cannon is irresponsible, right?
Well, I don't go out my way. The conversations are brought up, and then I'm asking.
No, absolutely. Do you think that, for example, what Dr. Brian is doing is irresponsible?
Who?
Dr. Brian. Do you think what she's doing is
Dr.
irresponsible?
Cheyenne Bryan.
What is she
Cheyenne
doing?
Bryan.
What is she doing?
She is a dating coach. She's 42 years old. We are in July. She's saying that she's going to have a kid this year by a guy that is 9 years younger than her with some insecurities and all
She's
that.
been dealing with him for 5 years. She's been stringing
Yeah.
him along for 5 years, not in a serious relationship. She's openly dating. She's not currently married. And now
Yes.
she's saying by the end of the year at 42, she plans on being pregnant.
Hey,
Yes. She's
sounds delusional as fuck to me, but that's her business.
No, see.
That's
So is
her
Cam
business.
Newton. So is Cam Newton's business. If he,
You're right. But when you ask me my point of view on their lifestyle, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, these are good men, but yeah, having all these babies with all these women, that's a little irresponsible. It's irresponsible on him, and it's definitely irresponsible for men to be an addition to that. You
So
know
you
what
think-
irresponsible. What about the women?
So that's why I asked the question.
I thought
How
you
I
said
asked
him.
the
You said
question.
him. You said
Now
him.
that you know what she's doing, do you think? And again, it's a woman with a lot of money.
I
This-
said she that sounds
Do you think
delusional.
he's do you think he's irresponsible? That's the word that we're going to use. Do you think he's irresponsible?
for her that
No,
rate,
yeah.
for her it might be.
No, overall, for a woman to wait until 42 years old without, like, do you think he's irresponsible for a woman in general to do that?
Hey, Jazz. She
Sometimes-
said,
Y'all, it's a lot going on here, right?
No, yes, there's a lot going on. Wait just 1 second. Do you think he's irresponsible?
Yes.
Do you think? No, I'm talking about women in general. Do you think he's irresponsible for a 42-year-old career woman without a husband and an actually set partner, a boyfriend official,
That's a
to
fact.
just
Yeah.
make these claims about I'm going to have a kid this year? I took my DUI
Yes.
out. Do you think that's irresponsible?
More than irresponsible.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, is what she's doing irresponsible?
No. Oh, you said what? Sure.
What Dr. Bryant is doing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand the question. So are you
Take it out of Dr. Bryan.
Are you
This is
saying
the
like,
one.
is it irresponsible because she's not married to be given this
No.
advice?
No.
She's irresponsible. Go ahead, Fatty.
Huh?
It's like me, for example, saying this, right? I am fatty. I have enough money to do IVF. Fuck this woman. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have a kid. I'm going to be the dad. All that is. Do you think that is irresponsible?
No, that's your choice.
Okay. So now, okay, we clarified this, right?
I disagree on that point.
If a woman acts on her choice and she says, and this is a clear example, right? I am 35, but I'm pursuing my career.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a kid on my 40s. 41, 42. I'm going to get a guy. I'm going to decide to have a kid. Is she irresponsible by doing that?
I don't know.
That's fair.
She's
Yeah,
irresponsible.
you guys got it. It's fine. You don't
She's
have to.
irresponsible.
No, I got you. You don't have to concede to a right or wrong. I just wanted to establish the parameter.
It's more than
of kind of
responsible.
All right, hold on, but so
you got it. It's real fast. Either man, you already saw I was gonna say something, either man. So I don't know why you try to do that, right? Let me just say something.
I'm just trying to answer your question for an hour ago. You asked me a question an hour ago. You still haven't let me answer.
I'm going to give you the mic. On that
I
show,
think the irresponsibility will be what the consequence is.
Hold on, Jazz. On that show, she said the reason why she was still single is because God didn't bless her with a man yet. But then they asked her if a 41-year-old man is still unmarried and childless. She said he was being selfish.
Yeah, she sound crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy. Like, everybody thinks she's crazy.
Go ahead, man.
She's delusional.
Wait, now you got it.
That's what I said at first. I'm like, that sounds delusional, but that's her business. That's not nobody else's business. That sounds crazy and delusional, and that may not work in her favor. She does come out very like, you know what I mean, but that's her business. She does.
When it's a woman, it's her business. When it's a man, they won't shut up about it.
That's the point.
That's cool.
No,
You guys do not shut up. A man
Melon,
wants more than one woman, y'all got a problem with it.
Yeah.
A man has kids outside of the household, y'all got a problem with it. This is bullshit.
I only have a problem with deceit. If you want to date multiple women, be honest about it.
It's not deceit to begin with because it's in his natural nature.
It's my business. It's my
business.
No, it's my business. I have all the right to lie. It's my business. My body, my choice. We don't talk about body count over here. I could have multiple and nobody can say nothing.
My point is this: if you're in a relationship, if you have chosen to be in a monogamous relationship, you know okay, but here's the thing, Melanin. If a man feels that he just has to have multiple women all the time, he can't help himself.
When did we say that?
Can you let me finish, love?
Let her finish, please.
So let me finish.
I need the man can go
Don't
next.
call her love. Don't call her love, Jazz.
Right, fantastic.
Well, if she had that boundary, I would respect
definitely
it.
You're a
offended when he said
hypocrite.
it.
It's fine. It's fine. Let her finish. It's fine. Let her finish.
Okay, Melanin.
It's fine. Let her finish. Hey, this is probably the toughest panel that I had to moderate since I got on this place. But
So all I'm saying is this.
Go ahead, Jess.
I don't think it's natural for a man to be a deceit. Like, I don't think when I hear women say like it's in their nature to cheat. So are you saying
no?
It's
Men don't cheat.
Male.
Men do not cheat. Okay, it's in a man's natural nature to desire more than one woman. If he chooses to act upon that,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's not in our nature.
Okay, so
the word cheat was created by women to degrade the man's natural nature. Okay, period. It is a man's choice whether he wants to be with one woman or not. It is a man's choice, not yours. Okay? You guys are demanding it, which automatically puts a man at a disadvantage to not be able to be honest. Okay, and they try to conform to what you guys ask for, and then when they make a mistake, they lose it all because it was always his nature. There's no understanding.
Okay, Melanin. I got you. It's in a man's nature to want multiple women.
Okay, so don't call it cheating when you're
but it's cheating.
No, it's not.
No, but you just listen, baby.
It's cheating.
You gotta understand what cheating is.
If
you are in a monogamous relationship with a woman that you agree to be in, if this is men's nature, they should never enter monogamous relationships.
If this is a man's nature, you shouldn't be demanding monogamy. You shouldn't demand that.
Melanin. Not every man feels like this. There are some men that are okay.
This is his choice, not yours.
Listen,
I
know this.
Jesus
Christ, I understand what you're saying. Men should have they should get all the women and all the coochie they need to
I didn't
survive.
say that.
I'm not saying that's what you said, Melanin. What I'm saying, Melanin, is that if a man knows that this is his nature, because not every man feels like they need multiple women while they're in a relationship. If you are a single man, you're right, like Fatty said, he don't have to tell nobody what he's doing. He's a single man. He's he's loyal to himself. But if you are choosing to be if you are entering a relationship, you meet a girl and you know that she is looking for a monogamous relationship, and you agree to that monogamous relationship knowing that you are not the monogamous type, and then you enter it then you go and you enter it. Nobody made this man enter this relationship. He agreed to being in this monogamous relationship, and then you go around and you cheat on that. That's cheating, because you could just be honest or stay single.
Okay,
So
first,
posting your
so
ass
by,
on
by
Instagram
your
though.
logic
So
and by
posting
what
your
you're
ass on
saying, okay,
Instagram,
let's
that's
say that
cheating.
he goes into the situation being monogamous, right? A lot of the times, let's go with your theory. A lot of the times you guys are getting cheated on because you signed up to play a role you do not fulfill. Let's talk about that.
Why?
That's a
That's not what
fact.
we're talking
Why
You
about.
are we
guys
not
know
talking
you guys
about
are the
that?
number one vow breakers. She's right.
If you
Women.
1 second, if you are not a queen and you are a king, just be quiet, kings. Just let the
Yeah,
ladies
so
answer.
Let's talk about that. Why are you guys getting cheated on?
I mean,
Answer the question.
I think the person that is getting cheated on is not the reason why that person cheated.
Why not?
We said this earlier.
Why do men cheat?
Because cheating is a choice. That's what they wanted to do, and they were appealing to their self-interest instead of being honest about what they were dissatisfied. Instead of being honest and communicating what they're being dissatisfied with in their relationship, they chose to be selfish and go outside of their relationship to fulfill that.
It's not about being selfish. How is he being selfish when his needs are not being met?
So leave the relationship. Why do you have to be a coward and lie?
Ejaculate.
Let me help the queens real quick. There's a clock over there on the right side. Tells exactly how many. Let's get Melanie for 50 seconds, and then when the clock is up, Jazz, uninterrupt, please. Go ahead, Melanie.
A man is supposed to be able to ejaculate at least 21 times in a month to avoid prostate cancer.
That's a fact.
Do not fulfill these needs. Okay? So you guys
That's a fact.
You want him to lessen his life over you and your feelings. That's what you're asking a man to do.
No, I'm not. What I'm asking,
when you're asking for monogamy, this is what you're asking.
Yes, you are.
No, watch. Can you calm down?
Hey, friends.
No, I'm not gonna calm down. I'm passing it about because he's talking real shit.
Hey, friends. We have bounties for all the kings that interrupt, including Fatty and Ali. Okay, if any king interrupts, drop us. Thank you very much.
So, cool. If men need to ejaculate 21 times a day, cool. All I'm saying is, be honest, have integrity.
Women give men space to be honest. Yes or no?
Yes. When you go first approach a woman, see, that's the thing. You're men are being honest is because they know not every woman is going to be on par with them sharing their relationship with other women, and that's okay. But that is something that you're just going to have to deal with until you find a woman that is okay with sharing you. So you do have a choice to say, I can deal with this woman because she understands me. But
do women give men a choice? Do women give men a choice to be with a virtuous woman? Do they got a choice to get a virgin? Or do you guys still want all the provision and everything while you're not even giving him a virgin?
Okay, so that's weird. So
that's
all I'm saying,
weird.
All I'm saying is, because why are we talking about virgins, bro? So
because they can't find one and they have to settle for you. And then you're not even a virgin with all of these demands on what you won't do. Okay, you guys can't even please him, and you're not even a virgin.
All I'm saying is, Melanin, it's okay for the man to be honest about that. He does not have to go
give him space to be honest, and you guys will get exactly what you're. No, you don't. No, you don't. You guys come with demands up front. Or are you talking to other women? I'm not tolerating that. I won't tolerate no.
The man should leave.
I gotta be number one. You're sleeping with me. What is this?
Should leave, and the man should leave. If that woman is giving that much pushback to that man's lifestyle, then that woman is not the man for him.
Let him leave without taking all of his finances. Let him leave without holding his children hostage against him. Let him leave with no consequence, and they will.
Melanin,
let them leave with no consequence, and y'all would have been got left.
Melanin, before you even get to that part, you have to get to know somebody first. If you are intentional about dating someone or involving somebody in your life, you're going to know what their lifestyle is, baby. Before I even have the opportunity to take your money, you can walk away from me and say, Jazz is not the girl for me. If I'm telling you, before we even get into relationships, listen to what I'm saying. Before we even get into a relationship, there are stages to getting to know one another. By the time
and the woman always has her best representative at those dates and at those appointments. You guys don't get lazy until you get what you want, which is
I think that can happen amongst both genders.
That's why the divorce rate is so high.
But what I was saying is this: before you get into a relationship, both men and both women need to understand who they're getting into a relationship with. If I'm a person that values monogamy, I'm going to make sure
If
the
you
person
value
that I'm
monogamy, you'd be a virgin until marriage.
okay.
Let's
So
not
like I
go
said,
there.
so like I said, if I'm a woman that values being in a loyal relationship
Be a
with
virgin.
one person,
Be a
then,
virgin.
and then there will be another man that's interested in that. If that man is not interested in just being with me, that's okay. He can leave me
You
before
guys are
we get
not
into a
worthy to be
relationship.
the only one that he's with.
And that's
You
cool.
guys are not worthy.
And that's cool. But luckily for me, I have a man that feels that I'm
right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is that we can just be honest out the gate. I don't understand why there's pushback with that.
Okay, they don't need to be honest about something that's in their natural nature. This shouldn't have to be a conversation.
I'm not gonna put deceit and being a coward in a man's nature.
So now you want to label him with negative connotations based off something that is natural. If it wasn't natural, then why is so many people getting cheated on?
When you have to lie about it, that makes you a coward.
The only reason why somebody lies, is because they're not given the space to be honest.
You don't even have to get into a woman's space.
Yes or no?
You don't even have to get. The only reason they run into these issues is because they're not being honest about what they want, entering monogamous relationships with women that want monogamy.
If you are not a virgin, you should not be demanding.